Hey guys, today we're going to take a look at a brand new product. It's a center console cover for your Tesla Model 3 or your Model Y. Now you're probably saying to yourself, no big deal, I've seen them before. Yeah, but not like this one. This one has a special twist. Now, before we begin, I want to make it perfectly clear that this video is really not going to apply to those of you who have a 2021 Model 3 or Model Y, you know, the one with the new center console. This is more for people who have the previous center console with the gloss black finish. Now, if you're like me, and you know this, I hate the gloss black, and I'm thankful that Tesla finally got rid of it. This is for those of you who maybe have done a vinyl covering on your car, like I have. I've done it like 3 different times until I found a product that fixed it. I'll get to that here in a second. Or maybe you bought a used Model 3 and it still has the black center console and you hate the fingerprints and you don't want it to get it scratched anymore. Or maybe the previous owner did a vinyl wrap thing on it and maybe you want to change it up. So that's what we're going to talk about today. It's a brand new product that a friend of mine developed. He lives very close to me. So full disclosure, he sent me 3 samples and this product has a little twist. I'll tell you about that. Stay to the end of the video so I'll show you what I'm talking about. The company's called Talonport, and it's a complete trim kit that you install on your center console. First, there is a matte black. Now this is a nice soft touch finish on it. It's non-reflective, so for those of you who want black, you can get a black kit. My car is white, so I like the white one. The kit that I currently have in my car right now is actually gloss. It was painted to match the same thing as outside of my car, but because I didn't like the gloss, I put paint protection film. Thankfully on this, you don't need to do that. It's a matte finish. And for those of you who are the carbon fiber persuasion, well, there's also carbon fiber finish as well. Again, matte, non-glossy. And that's the thing that really drives me crazy with the previous cars is the gloss finish. It just reflects and fingerprints. Anyways, I hate it. All right, so let me show you what comes in the kit. So in the box, you get 3 pieces because the center console is divided into 3 parts. So you get the cup holder area. Again, 3M tape on the back side, so you just peel it off and you just stick it on. By the way, what's really cool is that if you mess things up or you want to take it off and reapply it, they do give you lots of this extra 3M tape, which is awesome. Even if you don't use it, keep this stuff. It's really handy to have. And then you get the area that covers where the phone charger is. And then you get the last piece, which is the part that flips up. This one has a little something extra special, and I'll show you that here in a little bit. Matter of fact, what I'll do is I'll show you all 3 in position so you can decide for yourself which one you like the best. And then I'll actually install the new white one, and then we'll move on to the other part, which I think is really cool about this product. Quite honestly, there's nothing wrong with my center console, but when I did the paint protection film wrap, I had a tough time with the cup holder. As you can see here, it's actually starting to peel up. And of course, that drives my OCD crazy. I'm actually going to take this one out. I'll keep it as a spare. There we go. I'll just set this aside, and then I'll do these other 2 pieces. Okay, all the parts are intact, no problem. As I said, to install it, you just peel off the little 3M red pieces of tape of the backer. And it's a little finicky. Once you get it, it just comes right off. Irrespective of what finish you put in your car, all 3 of them fit perfectly. I'm going to go with the white because I have a white interior and that's just what I'm used to and that's what I like. Now, I'll be honest, I don't have anything against vinyl wraps. Lots of people have done it, including myself. Matter of fact, I did it 3 times before I went with a product that was very similar to this. The problem with vinyl wraps is that if you've never done it before, it's very finicky. If you don't get it right, well, you've lost your money. Nice thing about a product like this is that once you stick it on, it's completely flush. It's like you can't even tell. There are other products on the market that are very similar to this. Matter of fact, as I said, I had one in my car. But this kit, as I mentioned earlier, has something a little extra that some of you out there, people that like tech stuff like myself, are going to appreciate. This panel, this is the one that goes into the flip cover that moves up. They've embedded an NFC tag. What's an NFC tag? Well, NFC stands for Near Field Communications. It's not uncommon. Matter of fact, you have one in your Tesla. It's called the key card. If you have an Apple Watch or an Android phone or an iOS, any device made at least in the last 5 years has NFC capabilities. Why would you want this? Well, let me give you a couple of examples. You may not know this, but Teslas these days don't come with HomeKit installed anymore. If you want that option, it's $300 or $400. just to be able to press the button to open up your garage door opener. Now, most modern garage door openers these days are Wi-Fi enabled. Well, guess what? You can use NFC to control your wireless garage door opener, especially if you have something like HomeKit or Google Kit where you can tie it in. Now, I don't have that because I don't use the garage door in my car all that much, but there is something that I do use, I think, that's really going to come in quite handy. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to pull up my phone here. I'm going to use the Shortcuts app on my iPhone to create an automation so that when I tap on the NFC tag, it does some magic with my smart home equipped home. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to Shortcuts, and I'm going to tap Automation down here at the bottom, and I'm going to click plus at the top, and we're going to create a personal automation. So I tap on that, and what I will do is I will scroll down until you see NFC down here at the bottom. So I'm going to tap NFC, and then all I have to do is tap Scan, and then I will point it at the NFC tag so that it reads it. I get a chance to name it. I'm going to call this one 3 at last. The next thing I'm going to do is tap Next, and then I'm going to choose what I want it to do. So when I come home and I put my car into park, I want it to go down and pull up my HomeKit. So if you have a HomeKit enabled option in your home, I'm going to control my home, and then I'm going to pick the accessories that I want. I happen to have a front door lock. I want to pick that option, and then I'm going to click Next. So I want it to unlock my front door, and then maybe I want a secondary action. I'm going to add a second one, and I'm going to type in Home again. Control my home, and I'm going to add some accessories. And maybe I'd like my couch lamp and my window lamp. These are IKEA connected devices. So my front door is a smart lock made by Weiser, and then I have several other accessories, including some options from IKEA. So I have some lamps that are controlled via IKEA, and then I have a bunch of blinds as well. So I'm just going to add these 2 lights, and I'm going to make sure that they're both turned on. So when I come home, it unlocks the door, it turns on my lamps, so that when I come home and I open the front door, it's already unlocked. I don't have to type in a key code or anything like that. So here's the process. We're going to scan the code. We're going to set the front door to unlock and then turn on 2 accessories. Tap Next. I'm also going to say ask before running. So I just want it to automate so that it doesn't confirm anything. I just want it to work. Matter of fact, I'm just going to tap Done, but I'm going to make one more modification. I'm going to add one more item, and we're going to go to Notifications because I want it to tell me when it's done. So if I happen to inadvertently run this by mistake, at least I get a notification. So I'm going to say door unlocked. There we go. And then we're going to make sure that it also plays a sound, and we'll hit Done. That automation is now saved. So when I'm on my home screen, all I have to do is just tap my phone on the automation, and it's running. Well, what do you think, guys? Pretty neat, huh? You know, my friend Matt reached out to me. He says, I'm doing some center console covers. I thought, well, okay, fine. It's been done before. But when he said to me that he was adding NFC tags, boy, I perked right up because I could just open up all the possibilities I can do with that. Matter of fact, I have a whole bunch of ideas that I'm going to be doing with my smartphone and some automation. Matter of fact, I have some Wi-Fi enabled smart cameras all around the house. I think I'm going to add them into the mix. Anyway, I think this is an excellent solution. You know, you got 3 different finishes. That's totally cool. You know, they're matte, which means that they don't, reflect. Above all, they're very affordable and super easy to install. You can't screw this up. Matter of fact, like I said, you got tape involved, so if you do screw it up, you can just peel it off, put it back on. Can't do that with vinyl. Anyways, I'm very happy with this. I'm going to play around with it. I hope you guys like it. By the way, if you like the product and you want to buy it, I'll put a link down in the video description. You can buy it on Amazon. There's no commissions or anything like that on my part. It's just my part, just showing it off to you guys. I think it's really cool. So anyways, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. I'm going to do some more automation. Hey Siri, close the blinds 50%.
Okay, I set the shades to 50%.